I just look a little diseasy. This is a choking hazard. I'm a little heartbroken, I'm gonna be honest. Last time we were here, we were manifesting a ring, and this time, so we're back trying on more cheap wedding dresses, affordable wedding dresses, and now that I've really started to dive into the world of bridal wear, I feel like I have a much better handle on the designers and the brands, and I'm noticing that so many of these dresses that are available for wholesale for like $200 are just blatant knockoffs of popular bridal dress designers. So we've got comparisons on a whole nother level for this video. All of these dresses are under $200, which, like, if these are a respectable dupe, then like, girl, that is a deal. That is a deal. That is a steal. I'm very quickly realizing how expensive and how extraneous the wedding planning process is. Spring 2024, so excited. But a $200 dress sounds really good. So honestly, if you are my size, I'm 5'5" and a 2-ish, please let me know if you want one of these dresses for your wedding and it makes sense for you, because I've got 8 of them. Okay, without further ado, let's start trying on some dresses. Here's the first dress. So this is a blatant knockoff, but honestly, quite cute, of a Lee Petra Grebino dress. This designer charges between $6,000 and $12,000 for her dresses. Again, under 200. This is quite a cute dress. The first thing that I notice is that the leg slit, I feel like, is really low. Like, it definitely needs another 3 or 4 inches to have the leg moment that I feel like you think that you're getting based on the photos. But I will say, like, the overall corset is really pretty. I think the translucentness, like the transparency and like the contrast between the boning and like these panels are a little bit off, but overall, the bodice and corset portion of this, I'm really impressed with. The back also is quite stunning. It's a valiant effort. I would say this is a 7.5 out of 10. These are a little bit of a jump scare. In the photos, I assumed that these were going to be detachable, and they are in fact detachable with little snaps that attach at the armpits. And I am quite surprised, actually, that I kind of like a sleeve moment. I definitely didn't expect to be a sleeve girly on my wedding day. These are not gonna be the sleeves for me, but there's a world where we end up with sleeves. These are like white tulle slinkies going down my arm. In the photo of the real dress, it seems like the bottom portion of the sleeve is much more sheer, like one layer, where this is just like a chunky, oh, that actually looks a little better. I genuinely think that with a little bit of tailoring, this dress could be really, really perfect and stunning. And I think like getting your dress altered is a big part of the process of having a wedding dress to begin with. So like, this is a great option. I think the part that I'm most impressed about is the detailing across the top of the corset here. It's got like really accurate folding, and the detail here is just so pretty. Overall though, a great start. About 6 seconds ago, I said that I might be a sleeve girly. I think that I maybe take that back. This is the range of motion that I have in this style of dress, and I don't even necessarily think that it has anything to do with like the quality of the dress. It's just literally the style. I'm like, yay, I'm married. Yay, love my fiance. Jeremy, like this is it. Overall though, compared to the photo, because I did order this in white and not ivory, which I think was a user Lauren error, this is pretty nice. Again, I think with tailoring, this could be really stunning if this is your style. So this is a dupe for an Ava Lendell dress. Her dresses range between $3,000 to $5,000. I feel like this is a trend that I've been seeing so much of with like the detachable train, which I think can be really flattering as someone who has very little hips and I am very rectangular. I think this is like kind of nice to make an illusion of body, and I think it's really pretty. I think the sleeves right now, because they are so just like loose and baggy, are not the most flattering currently. And I think the back is actually like one of the most accurate parts of this being a dupe. I would say my range of leg walking motion is mediocre at best, but again, that's a style thing and not necessarily a quality thing. I think overall, like, it is apparent that the beading on the dress is way more sparse and not the same quality, but I think it's still a really pretty dress. I think the weakest part of the dress is probably this belt. It feels really, really chunky. Again, I think like if you're paying $180 for a dress and you've got extra budget for alterations, like this could be really, really pretty. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. Is that bold? I don't know. I'm like quite impressed, honestly. I had such high hopes for this one. I really did. I'm gonna just come out and say it. I think this is a 5 out of 10. This is a fail. This does not pass. Ugh, I don't even know where to start. I'm a little heartbroken, I'm gonna be honest. This is a dupe of the Natalia Romanova Leaves dress. It's $2,500. And I think that one is worth the $2,500. I know it's a lot of money, but that dress is stunning. And this one is not. I mean, like, this sweetheart neckline is so bad. The original has such like a masterpiece sweetheart neckline built of the sequins and the beading and the pearls, and it's so pretty. I'm giving like small child going to Sunday school. It is not a sleigh. It is not a serve. It is not something that I would want to get married in. And I'm devastated. Also, the back is just a big miss as well. The general placement of the beading and the sequins is just, it breaks my heart. It makes me so sad. And I'll be on my way to children's choir. I'm so sad. I've been like loving the style of these illusion necklines where it looks like there's just like really pretty lace just going up your bodice area, and the corset is like made of like, ooh, like how is that staying there? But with this dress, we know exactly how it's staying there because these seams are like bright, 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 bright sand camel color. They are not creating any illusion. There is not a single secret being held by this dress. We're not entirely sure who they're trying to dupe here. I think that it might be Pronovius Inspired, which is a really popular design house, but I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is that my sleeves are giving Captain Jack Sparrow, and her sleeves in the photo are like billowy and dreamy, and like I should be like running and frolicking in a field and being so pretty with my illusion floral neckline, and that is not currently the case. What I will say is that the placement of, I think, the lace and embroidery on the skirt is not the worst. I think the main attraction of this dress is this top bodice portion and the billowy sleeves, and they are very much not a sleigh. They are not being nailed to anything good. I feel like that got accidentally kind of graphic. I'm gonna give this a 5.5 with a side of heartbreak and tears. The actual audacity of this dress to show up without a single ounce of glitter, without a single sprinkle of glitter on it. Oh my God. As I was unpacking the dresses, I was like, oh, where's that like glittery dress? Like, I'm so excited to see that one. It's here, without a single speck of glitter on it. And like, it's crazy because this is actually a really pretty dress, and this is probably the closest style to what I'll actually end up wearing on my wedding day, is this like really pretty just like corset style with an A-line. I cannot believe that this is supposed to be the same dress in the photos. So this is supposed to be a dupe of one of the most iconic Berta dresses from the Napoli collection. If you've had anything bridal served to you on your Explore page or your For You page and it's a Berta dress and it's glittery, it's supposed to be this one. And unfortunately, I am not here to give you another example of it because this is just not even close. 0 out of 10 for like the actual accuracy, because this is supposed to be an entire glitter dress. I will say the structure and the overall quality of what this dress actually is, of what did show up, is a solid 8 out of 10. Like, this is a stunning dress that I would absolutely wear. Missing the pounds and pounds of glitter, unfortunately. This is a through and through case of bamboozlement. It really is shocking just how much dress I got for $180. This is so close to being a 7 out of 10 for me. It's so close. There are definitely polka dots on the original, and I'm pretty sure this is inspired by a harem's dress, which is $1,200. There are polka dots. The polka dots are happening on the skirt, they're happening on some of the tulle, but I do think that there was maybe a little bit of a shortcut taken on the bodice. In the photos, it definitely looks like the bodice has like proper beading and pearls, and then this one kind of is just a full polka dot dress, which like, listen, if you're a polka dot kind of gal, maybe this is the dress for you. My main concern is that my arms look diseasy. It's giving chickenpox, it's giving smallpox, and I did my time having chickenpox as a small child. I did my time having oven mitts on my hands so I wouldn't scratch. I did my time scratching and then getting a scar on my forehead for the rest of my life. I just think that I would literally perish if someone told me that I looked diseasy on my wedding day. It's just the sleeves. It's just the sleeves. But like this leg slit here is the perfect height. Like this is the exact amount of leg that I wanna have on my wedding day. The skirt is so full. There's also a full corset lace-up situation in the back, which is really pretty. There's even like a bra insert that keeps the top nice and tight and fitted. You're really getting a lot for your money. I just look a little diseasy. I wanna give it a 7 so bad, but it's the arms, it's the diseasy arms. I'm gonna say it's a 6.8. in terms of accuracy, but you really do get so much dress. I do think this is a really pretty fit with the off shoulder and it being tulle and so just like airy and light.
I think you could, in theory.
Take the sleeve off?
Take the polka dot off.
Okay, okay.
Oh, it's much better.
Is that much cuter?
Yeah.
Less diseasy?
Yeah.
If you're a polka dot gal and this is like as much as it has, I think that this could be really cute because I love this. Like the tulle off the shoulder is really pretty. I just have a nice little ponytail back here of my diseasy arms. As if I won't already be nervous enough on my wedding day, but like, this is a choking hazard. Maybe I'm tying it wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've looked at the picture for many, many, many minutes. I can't figure out how it would be any different than this. And I just feel like if you were to go to embrace literally anyone, like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to my wedding. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. This is an exact dupe of a Lee Petra Grebino, another one of her dresses. Price range $6,000 to $12,000. This tulle is 100% the best tulle out of all of the dresses so far. It's so light, it's so airy, it feels really silky. And honestly, these sleeves, like these are the billowy, pretty sleeves that the Jack Sparrow dress I think was trying to achieve. The bodice is definitely supposed to be a full out corset with boning. And like you can see the individual cups of it being just like so structured in the photos. And this is like, I could have a third boob in the middle here. Like, there's just so much space. And like, I would say I have pretty averagely spaced boobs. I actually have 2 layers of just like chicken cutlet boobie inserts to be like, oh, maybe it's like a me problem that if my boobs were bigger, it would fill it out. I think it's just a construction problem. But overall, a valiant effort of a dupe. I would say maybe like a 7, because the bodice is really just like, it's just not there. But like, from afar, this really does look so similar. This one is so close, but it's just so shiny and the fabric is so kind of like thick, starchy tablecloth. I just think the original, which is under $1,000, it's $960, Maria Annette. It's a stunning dress. It's just so intentionally structured, and this is just not structured in the right places. Even just like the sleeves are totally off, they're so tight. The original dress has such pretty structure of like the top of the sleeve being so much bigger, and then it tapers down, where this, like, I'm just like, these are also snap off. Now I look like a Power Ranger, you know? Like, it's not quite right. I do think though that you could take some really pretty photos. Maybe we'll just get rid of these because I think, is it maybe a little bit better? No? It just doesn't quite fit. Maybe for someone, I don't know. Even this is just like curling. Also, I'm realizing that I wanna be a little bit of a hoe on my wedding day because none of these leg slits are high enough. I want this shit just like right next to the coochie. I'm gonna go 6.5. I feel good about that. I'm staying at 6.5. Genuinely, I would love to give all of these dresses a new home. If you see potential in any of these for your wedding or prom or semi-formal, whatever it might be, I feel like there are a ton of great bridal dress donation houses business that I'm also looking into, but please DM me if there's a dress that you see that has potential and you like it and you think that it works for you and your style and you're great at alterations maybe. Please let me know, because I would love for all of these dresses to continue to live on with one of you. I've got so many more fun wedding themed videos coming up soon, so make sure you're subscribed. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next weekend for another video and over on the vlog channel and also on Wild Till 9 for another podcast episode every Tuesday. Bye guys.